do a general search for advising tools, financial tools, and it is overwhelming. Hey, this is Matt and Brad, of course, here with the iWealth podcast.
It should probably be like a snowy Saturday afternoon where you got nothing going on, so you can spend all day looking at it.
Be overwhelmed by the financial tools. So I want to talk about you, your practice, and in particular, give me 2 or 3 tools that you personally absolutely love, and it just gives you confidence. That's my jam. That's my tool, right? The same way like a plumber knows his wrench, and he's like, that's my tool. I love the way that it ratchets down, and like that's my tool. What's your version of that?
Yeah, Matt, I've been a big believer in technology. In fact, we've created some of our own technology, but I use technology with our clients every single meeting, and so does JP and Sean and the other advisors in the firm, Gary. Like, we use technology because it's important. So top 3, I guess. Very confident with this thing that we call iTrack. Okay. And what iTrack does is it gives a client an online vault. So if they want to share documents, it's a secure vault that they can have, so they can keep their wills and things like that in there as well. It also creates a budget for them. So they hook in their bank accounts, their credit cards and things like that, just like QuickBooks did years ago. And it creates a budget for them so they can start to see where their money's being spent. It becomes really, really important when you're going to retire. Most people are like, what do you need? They're like, I don't know, $3,000, $5,000. Like, no, we need to know. And so the tool does that. And then lastly, it aggregates all their investments, all their assets, all their liabilities, and it creates a living balance sheet. And so every day I could go in there and hit print, and my balance sheet changes. It's a living balance sheet. It's a really cool tool. So we call that iTrack. The second tool that we use that I really like is called Nitrogen. It used to be called Riskalyze. That's why I got caught up there. But what it does is it takes a look like a speed limit, and it looks at risk. And so 75, so 0 to 100 is the scale, 75 is the S&P 500. So I send you a risk quiz before you come in my office, and it comes back, and you say you want to be a 42. 29 is bonds, 75 stocks, you want to be a 42. And then I take your 401k and I run it through the tool, and it comes back at an 87. We have a problem. You're investing at an 87, but you tell me you want to be a 42. So I really love the visual of that tool and how we work with our clients to help make sure that we align their investments with their goals, with the risk. So everything is lined together. So that's the second tool called Nitrogen. The third tool we created, it's called FDC Plan on Purpose. So 4 days coming, plan on purpose. This tool gives a client a lifetime plan score, and it takes a lifetime to get 100%. But there's about 25 different things that we inventory, like when you're going to turn on Social Security and what's the plan there? Do you have a pension? What's the plan? Have we had a family meeting? Yes. What about your life insurance and their beneficiaries? What about cash flow? When do you want to retire and how much? What about your risk we just got done talking about? Like, we start to document all those things that are important to you in your financial life. So if we can get you on track and you're getting your budget and everything done and have a living balance sheet, and we align your risk correctly with the goals that you have in mind, and then we start to inventory and have an ongoing financial plan with you for a lifetime plan score, those things give me the most confidence when it comes to working with our clients and helping them make smart decisions about money.
Yeah, and what I love about it is, as an entrepreneur, because I am, there's actually a plan, right? And in a lot of ways, it's kind of like maybe, my parents used to kind of take care of quite a bit of that when I was like a kid. And then you get older, and then you kind of go out on your own and you go, oh, there's nobody else to kind of be that over the top person to go, hey, did you, pack for lunch today, right?
Accountability partner.
It's totally what it is. Like, as an adult, you kind of get to be the adult above the adult and go, wait a minute here, let's fill in. But as an entrepreneur, when you're going boom, 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 day after day after day, and you're in your business, it's hard to see it from a big picture, 20,000 foot overview.
Yeah,
it kind of sounds like this is what that tool does.
For sure. And then when you work with somebody all encompassing and works with these things, it totally works. Spouse a lot of times steps in from mom and dad and becomes an accountability partner, but there can be conflict there too. And so having a third party that you're working with that's running through this stuff totally works and helps people out.
Totally. Very cool. Cool conversation. We will see you back here next time.
All right. Sounds
good. On the
iWealth
podcast.
Thank you.